Hi, this morning we're going to make some buttermilk biscuits, which is something that Benji really loves. I asked him if he wanted me to make them and he said,
yeah. Yeah, that's good. Show me how it's done.
Okay, all right. So we're going to do the dry ingredients. So I'm going to show you how you actually do this correctly. So we're going to measure 2 cups. I'll do one, then you can do the other one. So when you're measuring the flour, you don't want to just dip your measuring cup in. You want to spoon it in lightly. Try to do it over this so I don't make as much of a mess. You want to go over the top. And then you're going to use a knife to, I go back towards me and then this way, like that. So that's one. You could do the second one. Lightly, and do it over here so you don't make a mess. Okay, that's good. Here, now do this over the top of the flour. Yep. It's good enough. Dump it in. Okay.
Is that all for the flour?
We're gonna leave it because we're gonna use it when we're rolling out. You just do like 1 teaspoon, actually like 2 teaspoons. So for this, it doesn't have to be exact. I could just use my finger to even it off. Like a knife. Just for a little sweetness. And we do the salt. So since this is this salted or unsalted? Salted butter, we'll only use a half a teaspoon of salt. Maybe like actually, okay, like maybe like a scant teaspoon of kosher salt. Okay. And now we've got to do the baking powder and the baking soda. So for the baking powder, it's 4 teaspoons. So this is really easy. You just use this as your knife. So 1, 2, you do 2. And now we need a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, so this one doesn't have that sharp edge, so like that. The baking soda is what reacts with the buttermilk, the acid in the buttermilk. Then just take a little whisk this together to mix it just gently. That's good. Okay, it's fine. Okay, now for our butter, we're going to be doing 2 tablespoons of cold butter and 2 tablespoons of shortening. This recipe comes from Alton Brown from the Food Network, so I haven't made it before, so we'll have to see how it is. So just look over here, it has the measurements right on the butter. Of course, this is from Whole Foods, this butter. And 2 tablespoons is about here, right on the line. I'm just gonna get like a sharper knife though, because we need really cold butter. Sometimes I do it straight from the freezer. So I wanna make sure that that's actually my 2 tablespoons. Okay, so, like this, and we wanna cut it into small pieces. You don't want to handle the butter. You want to handle it as little as possible because we don't want to warm it up. And now we need 2 tablespoons of shortening Crisco, which is vegetable shortening.
You put this in your oven?
This is what they use like at McDonald's, and 1, 2. I use this in my pie crust sometimes. I'll go half and half with butter and half with shortening. This is about 2 tablespoons. And same, this, for some reason, even though this Crisco was in the refrigerator, it doesn't feel that cold. I don't think shortening has a very cold point to it. Okay, and now this is the important part. I just feel like I need a little more butter for good measure. Didn't seem like enough. Maybe a half of a tablespoon of extra butter. This is the pastry blender. So you're cutting the butter and the shortening into the flour. You want to try?
Okay.
Here, try. We're looking for like sort of pea size. We want to still see the pieces of butter. Okay. We want, let's see. We totally want to still be able to see some pieces of the butter and the shortening. Okay. But have to get the rest. There's some shortening and butter that's stuck here. We can't lose that. This recipe has a less butter than the last recipe or shortening that I used, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. We'll see.
Well, let's do it more like your normal one.
Okay, go like this. No, it's going to be fine. 1 cup buttermilk.
You can put more butter in.
No, it's going to be fine. Okay, let's just make sure we have all our ingredients. Did we do our, yeah, we did our baking soda. Pour it in the center. Now, just with a fork, just going to toss it like this together. Till it starts to come together. Now I'm going to just get like a spatula, rubber spatula, to just try to get everything I can. Sort of just to get all the flour off of the edges. With biscuit dough, you don't want to overwork it. You definitely don't want to overwork the dough. It's very important not to do that. You might have a little more milk in here. Buttermilk is so much thicker. It's like a cross between sour cream and milk. And it's sour, like sour cream. Okay, now I'm gonna just...
Smells good.
Do you get that tangy smell? Okay, now we put like a little bit of... Can you open that for me? Put a little bit of flour down on here. Normally I would use wax paper, but I don't have any, so I'm doing it on parchment.
More flour?
No, no. So I'm trying to just get like all the flour, the rest of the flour incorporated with the wetter part from the buttermilk.
Yeah.
There's still some little pieces of flour down there. So it's sticky on the bottom and it's dry on the top. We want to mix it all together. Okay, get me a little flour, just a tiny sprinkling. Yeah, on the top, yeah.
That's it?
Yep. Biscuit cutters.
Any more? No.
No. Biscuit cutters are in that drawer. So now,
Ooh.
you want to do one?
Here?
Yeah, sure. Okay, and now, hold this. Just gonna move it right on. So I could have made smaller ones and then there would be more, but these are gonna be huge. These are sort of like the size of the McDonald's biscuits. And we're gonna do more. Actually get a smaller biscuit cutter out. Okay, and now I want to just re-roll so that we can get a few more. So if we didn't roll them, they would actually be called drop biscuits.
Yeah.
We could just like drop the batter right onto the cookie sheet. When you re-roll, it doesn't quite work as well. Okay.
You want to try dropping that last
Yeah,
bit?
sure, we could do that. Do a drop biscuit and another drop biscuit over here. Okay, last thing we have to do though, have to just, according to Alton Brown, take a tiny bit of buttermilk and brush the top. We didn't do our buttermilk pancakes like last week, Benj? We didn't. We didn't do it on the video, right? I'll have to do it the next time.
Yeah.
They came out so amazing. Another favorite of yours, buttermilk pancakes? Okay, now I think we want to put them right next to each other because I think they rise more if they're touching. Okay, leave the drop ones. Okay, all right, going into a 450 oven. Put them on the bottom, middle.
Bottom?
Yeah,
Middle?
doesn't matter. That's fine, middle's fine. You'll take them out in a few minutes and see how they come out.
After about 15 minutes, we'll take them out.
Get the plate. You can put them on the plate. You like to eat them right
Ooh,
away.
they look nice and fluffy. Mmm.
See how
That's
brown it is on the bottom and like crunchy?
That's delicious.
Doing this one. You like?
You can taste the butter, flour, buttermilk. Mmm. Bye-bye.